This year, Christmas feels different for many of us, and yet it remains a moment of hope, reflection, and a quiet new beginning. When I look at the world these days, I am grateful that the review of the Corona period is finally making progress, and that questions are being asked which have long remained unanswered. Step by step, it is becoming more difficult for those in positions of responsibility to operate in the dark because transparency, oversight, and critical awareness have grown in many countries. I am equally grateful that, despite all tensions, we have so far been spared an open, large-scale war between Russia and NATO, even though this danger is repeatedly discussed in analyses. At the same time, it is deeply painful that the war in Ukraine continues and countless people are losing their lives or being wounded on both sides of the front. Behind every number there are faces, families, children, and a future that is not allowed to unfold. Millions of dead and injured, destroyed cities, torn biographies, for a war that, as so often, is about power, influence, money, and corruption. In the face of modern weapons of mass destruction capable of wiping out our entire civilization, it is clearer than ever. War cannot be a solution, not anymore, not in our time. We stand at the threshold of 2026. This new year should mark a turning point, a year in which we, as people and as humanity, understand that we must no longer allow ourselves to be played off against one another. Our task is to relearn how to live together, to acknowledge differences, and yet to seek ways together that serve the well-being of all. People must not be uprooted, turned into disposable pawns by war, violence, or artificial scarcity in order to fuel new tensions and unrest. They should be free to live and travel anywhere in the world, out of curiosity, joy, and love, but not out of despair, not because their home, security, and dignity have been taken from them. My feeling is this: as humanity, we are at a point of awakening. More and more people sense that many of the things considered unchangeable for centuries may indeed be questioned. Power structures operating in the shadows, narratives that divide us instead of uniting us. Those in power who believe they could continue this game forever have overplayed their hand, because human consciousness cannot be suppressed indefinitely. May this Christmas season be a moment of great awakening. An awakening to peace that is not just a word in speeches, but a goal in our hearts and actions. An awakening to freedom that is not lived at the expense of others. An awakening to compassion that knows no borders. In this spirit, I wish all of you, wherever you are, whatever you think, believe, or feel, a blessed Christmas. May light fall into the darkness of your worries. May peace begin in your hearts and slowly, step by step, reach out into the world. I wish you a good, healthy, and courageous year 2026, a year in which we continue to wake up, to look closely, and to stand up. For life, for truth, and for a future that we can only shape together.